I don't know. This is just happening. But I mean, there's a lot of things I know, but there's a lot of things I. One of the things I don't. The limits of what this is gonna become. I know that it's gonna be good. I know that it's gonna be great. I know that it's gonna be very, very important for a lot of people. But I don't really know the limits of this. It's just things are just happening, and we're learning by the minute, and we're seeing things happen by the minute. And right now, the assembly is discussing the bill. The bill is going to pass. I mean, it's almost 100% chance that it's going to pass. So, and while this is happening in the assembly, we're just talking here, and a lot of people got interested in our talk, and this is just happening by the minute. I really don't know what that means, or what's the limit, what are the limits of this, but I
Yeah,
know that.
probably nobody know. Everyone has a theory, but nobody in this room knows what's going to happen.
Are you colleagues in the chamber? Are they wondering like what you're up to right now? They're like, what's he doing on his phone? Are are they tuning in as well?
I don't see any deputies
There's
in
some
the room.
mayors and some. Yeah,
The mayor of the capital is here.
yeah. The mayor of San Salvador is here right now.
In this room?
And it's going to be in our development bank. So for the plans as of right now, it's that. But probably in the future, I don't know. This is evolving very fast. So we're not ruling out having Bitcoin in our reserves in the near future. But we're not. This law doesn't include buying, holding Bitcoin in their reserves.
And it's $150 million equivalent in Bitcoin, or $150 million?
Dollars. Um,
So it's not holding 100. It's not holding Bitcoin in the development bank's trust fund, or it is
no,
holding Bitcoin. It's
no, we're
not.
gonna
Okay.
no, it's dollars. We're gonna buy the $150 million out of the transactions of common folks.
Ah,
So
okay.
we're gonna fill the trust fund coffers with Bitcoin, but we're gonna buy them with dollars. So at the end, we're gonna hold at least $150 million equivalent of Bitcoin, but that hasn't been bought yet because it's gonna be bought in the small transactions of 0.00001 Bitcoins. So at the end, we're gonna hold an equivalent. We're gonna hold $150 million equivalent in Bitcoin, but right now we're not holding any Bitcoin. So the trust fund is gonna buy the transactions, and it's gonna be filled with Bitcoin. But that Bitcoin is gonna come from common folks that are opting out of the deposits in Bitcoin, and it's interchanging those Bitcoins in U.S. dollars. So we're gonna provide those U.S. dollars, and we're gonna get the Bitcoin in exchange. So at the end, not at the end, but in a couple of months, the development bank will hold approximately $150 million equivalent in Bitcoin.
And then will you fund it with more dollars at that point, or have you thought about, once you get $150 million worth of Bitcoin in the development bank, what happens then? Who funds the conversion of dollars to
No,
Bitcoin?
this no, that's not the total. That's a like a how you say in English? It's like a
The starter package.
approximation. It's like like a proximity, like a calculation of how much Bitcoin will be held in the trust fund,
Hmm.
since the trust fund needs to have fresh U.S. dollars to continue exchanging.
Right.
But but I don't see